It's late, and you're still awake. Not because you aren't tired, you are exhausted. Every cell in your body is asking for rest, but something won't let you. Your mind is still running, replaying the day, rehearsing tomorrow, scanning for things you might have missed, problems you haven't solved yet, conversations you didn't finish. And no matter how many times you tell yourself, just stop thinking, it doesn't stop. Because this isn't a thinking problem. This is your nervous system doing exactly what it was trained to do. Keep you alert, keep you scanning, keep you ready for a danger that isn't coming anymore. And tonight, in the next 10 minutes, that changes, not through effort, not through discipline, not through trying harder to relax, but through something your nervous system already knows how to do and simply forgot. So let's begin. Find a position where your body feels supported, lying down if you can. If not, seated is fine. Let your hands rest somewhere they don't have to hold anything. And let your eyes find something to rest on. A point on the ceiling, the inside of your eyelids. It doesn't matter. Just let them land somewhere and begin to notice that you don't have to do anything right now. There's nothing to solve in this moment, nothing to prepare for, nothing to protect yourself from. Just this, just your breath, just the weight of your body being held by whatever is beneath you. And now take one breath in, slow, through your nose, and let it fall out through your mouth. Not forced, just released, like something you've been carrying all day that you're finally allowed to set down. Good. And again, in through the nose and out. Everything softening on the exhale. Your jaw, your shoulders, the space behind your eyes. All of it beginning to let go. Now let your eyes close, gently, the way they close at the end of something, not the beginning, or just like the last page of a long day. And with your eyes closed, notice how your body begins to feel just a little heavier, not uncomfortable, just settled, like you're being received by the surface beneath you, like the ground itself is saying, I have you. You don't have to hold yourself up anymore. And as you receive that, let your breath slow, just a little more, in and out, in and out. Each exhale carrying something away, tension from your neck, tightness from your chest, the low hum of urgency that has been with you all day. All of it leaving with the breath. You are safe, right here, right now. You are completely safe. And for the next 10 minutes, this is the only place you need to be. And as you rest here, I want to explain something to you. Not to your thinking mind, but to the part of you that has been running long before tonight. Your nervous system has one job. It has always had one job. Keep you alive, and it is extraordinarily good at it when you were small and the world around you felt unpredictable. Your nervous system learned to stay alert, to read the room before you entered it, to sense what was needed before anyone asked, to stay one step ahead of whatever might go wrong. And it worked. That alertness kept you safe. That vigilance kept you connected to the people you needed. Your nervous system did exactly what it was supposed to do. And tonight, we are not here to fight it. We are here to update it, because the danger it was designed for is long gone. The unpredictable home, the emotional weather you had to track, the love that felt conditional, the safety that had to be earned. That was then, and this is now. But here is what nobody tells you. Your nervous system doesn't update automatically. It doesn't check the calendar. It doesn't know that you are no longer 7 years old, standing in a hallway, trying to figure out what the silence means. It only knows what it was taught. And what it was taught was to never fully turn off. So tonight, we send it a new signal, not with words, not with logic, but in the only language it truly understands. Safety, felt in the body, breathed into the cells, carried all the way down to where the old learning lives. And as that signal begins to move through you now, I want to speak to something deeper, to the line of women you came from, your mother, her mother, and hers before that. Women who also could not turn off at night. Women who also lay awake, scanning, holding, carrying what was never theirs to carry alone. This pattern did not begin with you. It was handed down on the way a worn coat gets passed from one generation to the next, not out of cruelty, but because no one knew there was another way. And tonight, you are not just healing yourself, you are completing something that has been waiting to be completed for a very long time. So breathe that in. Let it be bigger than just you. Let it include every woman in your line who lay awake like this and never had this moment. You are having it for all of them. And to all of them, onto yourself, to the child you were, who learned to stay alert in order to stay loved. I want to offer these words. I'm sorry. I'm sorry the world felt unsafe enough, that your body had to work this hard, for this long. Please forgive us for passing this on without knowing, for every generation that couldn't offer what you needed most. Thank you. Thank you for surviving. Thank you for carrying. Thank you for still being here, still trying, still reaching for rest, and even when rest felt like a risk. I love you, all of you, the part that can't stop thinking, the part that checks and rechecks, the part that is only just now beginning to believe that it is safe to stop. I love all of her. Now breathe in and out and feel something in the very center of you, beginning very slowly to soften. Not because you forced it, but because something ancient in you finally heard the signal. And now, from this deep and quiet place, I want you to imagine something. A house. It can be real or imagined. It doesn't matter. Just a house. At night. And inside that house, there is a child. She is supposed to be asleep, but she isn't. She is lying in the dark, eyes open, listening. Not because she isn't tired. She is exhausted. But something in her doesn't feel safe enough to fully let go. So she listens for footsteps, for raised voices, for the particular quality of silence. That means something is wrong. She has become very good at this, at staying half awake, at keeping one part of her always on guard, just in case. Look at her for a moment. Just look at her, with no judgment, no urgency, no need to fix anything yet. Just see her. See how hard she is working. See how much energy it takes to be that small and carry that much. And now walk toward her, slowly, the way you would approach any child who has been alone in the dark for too long. Sit beside her, close enough that she can feel you are there, and let her feel that you are not another thing to manage. You are not another need asking to be met. You are simply someone who finally came. Let her look at you, and when she does, tell her in whatever words feel true, I know. I know how long you've been doing this. I know how tired you are, and I want you to know. You can stop listening now. I'm here. I'll watch. You can sleep. Feel her receive that. Feel something in her shift. Maybe her breathing slows. Maybe her small shoulders drop just a fraction. Maybe she doesn't fully believe you yet, and that's all right. She doesn't have to believe it all at once. She just has to feel that tonight is different, that someone came, that she doesn't have to do this alone anymore. Now, place your hand very gently on her back and feel something begin to move, something that has been held very tightly for a very long time, moving now through your own body, through your chest, through your throat, through the space behind your sternum, where old grief sometimes lives. Without a name, let it move. You don't have to know what it is. You don't have to understand it. You just have to let it pass through. The way weather passes through a landscape, without destroying it, without being stopped, just moving through. And as it moves, notice your body becoming heavier, your legs releasing into the surface beneath you, your hips softening, your belly, for perhaps the first time today, unclenching, just a little, just enough, your chest expanding on the inhale and collapsing completely on the exhale, like a wave that has finally reached the shore and has nowhere left to go except into the sand, completely, quietly, done. And that child beside you, her eyes are getting heavy now, because someone came, because the watching, so it has been handed to someone else, because tonight, for the first time in a long time, she doesn't have to be the one who stays awake. Let her sleep, and as she sleeps, feel yourself sinking deeper, twice as relaxed with the next breath out, twice as heavy, twice as safe. The signal moving through every cell now, all the way down, all the way in. It is safe. It is over. You can rest, and from this place, deeper than thought, deeper than habit, deeper than the patterns that have run your nights, for longer than you can remember, I want to speak directly to your subconscious mind, not to the part that plans, not to the part that worries, not to the part that has been working so hard for so long, but to the part that learned the rules before you were old enough to question them. And I want to offer it, something new, not as a demand, not as a correction, but as a simple, inevitable update. The first rule your nervous system learned was that rest is a risk, that if you fully let go, something might happen, something might be missed, someone might need you, something might go wrong, and you wouldn't be ready. That rule made perfect sense. Once, in a world that was unpredictable, in a body that was small, in a home where staying alert meant staying safe. But that world is gone, and tonight, your nervous system is learning a new rule. Rest is safe. Let that move through you. Rest is safe, not something to be earned, not something to be justified, not a reward for finishing everything and worrying about nothing. Just safe, available, yours. The second rule your nervous system learned was that your body couldn't be trusted, that the alarm it kept sounding meant something was wrong with the world. But here's the truth. The alarm was never about the world. The alarm was about the past, a past that is complete, a story that already ended. And your body is not broken. Your body is brilliant. It protected you with everything it had. And now it is ready to learn that the protection is no longer needed. Feel that landing somewhere deep. The protection is no longer needed. You survived. You are here. You made it all the way through to this moment, to this breath, to this extraordinary, ordinary night where nothing is required of you except to receive what you've always deserved. Rest. The third thing I want to install in the language your subconscious understands is this. From this night forward, when your head meets the pillow, your nervous system will remember this moment. Not consciously, you won't have to think about it. You won't have to try to recall it. It will simply be there, like a new default, like a door that now opens inward instead of staying locked. Your body will remember what it felt like, waits to receive the signal, to hear it is safe, to feel I am held, to know without having to convince yourself that the night is not a threat. The night is an invitation to the rest your body has been asking for, to the silence your mind has been fighting toward, to the deep, wordless healing that only happens when you finally, fully let go. And to every version of you that learned to be afraid of this moment, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry rest ever felt dangerous. Well, please forgive every night you spent fighting yourself. Every morning you woke up more exhausted than when you closed your eyes. Thank you. Thank you for still trying. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for giving your nervous system one more chance to learn something new. I love you. The tired version, the vigilant version, the version that is only just now beginning to trust that she can close her eyes and still be okay. I love all of her. Now breathe in and out and feel the new pattern settling into place, quietly, permanently, like rain soaking into dry earth, not forced, just received. Your nervous system updated, your body remembered, your rest finally beginning. And now, very gently, I want to bring this home, not with urgency, not with any instruction, but the way the tide comes in at night, slowly, completely, without asking permission. You have done something tonight that matters. You came here in the middle of exhaustion, in the middle of a mind that wouldn't stop. You chose this. You chose rest over the running. You chose yourself over the noise. And in doing so, you sent your nervous system on a signal it may never have received before. You are worth stopping for. Carry that, not as a thought you have to remember, but as something your body now knows, something written below the level of language, below the level of habit, in the place where lasting things actually live. From this night forward, something is different. Not everything, not all at once, but something real, something measurable, the time it takes to fall asleep a little shorter, and the grip of the mind at night a little looser, the mornings a little less like survival and a little more like arrival. This is how nervous systems heal, not in dramatic moments, in quiet ones, like this one, like the one that is happening right now, in your body, as you listen, as you breathe, as you sink, just a little deeper with every word, and to the part of you that is still listening, still monitoring, still not quite sure it's safe to fully let go. I want to say one last thing. You have been so faithful, so diligent, so extraordinarily devoted to keeping this person safe. And I am not asking you to disappear. I am asking you to rest, just for tonight, just for these hours. Let the body do what the body knows how to do. When the guard finally steps down, let the breath slow to its own rhythm. Let the heart find its quiet pace. Let the muscles release, one by one, in whatever order they choose. You don't have to manage this, and it knows how. Your body has always known how. It was just waiting for permission, and now it has it. So rest. To every woman in your line who never had this moment is for them too. To your mother's sleepless nights, to her mother's, to every woman who lay awake in the dark, holding what was too heavy for too long. This rest belongs to all of them. I'm sorry for every generation that didn't have this. Please forgive the world that made rest feel like weakness. Why, thank you for being the one who stopped the pattern, for being the one who chose differently. I love you, all of you. The exhausted version that came here tonight, the younger version that never slept easily, the version that is right now, finally letting go. I love all of her. Now there is nothing left to do, nowhere to be, nothing to solve, nothing to prepare, just this breath, and the next, and the slow, steady dissolving of everything that isn't rest, when the thoughts losing their edges, when the body losing its weight, the night wrapping around you the way it always wanted to. If you would only let it now. Let the darkness be soft. Let the silence be safe. Let sleep come the way it comes to someone who finally believes they deserve it. You deserve it. You always did. Good night.